Okay, now we are going to do the connection of the sensors. So, if you see, always we take the sensor like this, okay? The transparent LED is the emitter and the black LED is the receptor, okay? So, in the diagram this appears like a blue LED and this like a circle, okay? So, we're going to take this one because this is the sensor that we are going to use. This one is the positive and this other is the positive, okay? And if you take it like that, the negative of the emitter is this one and the negative of the receptor is this one, okay? So we are going to connect. Positive is always in directly to the positive of the protobar. So if you see, the positive is up here, so we are going to connect it here, and then we are going to connect the negative of the emitter. But which is the negative of the emitter? This one. This has to be connected to a resistor of 620 ohms. So we are going to connect here at the first step, then with a resistor. Take a look here. Then you're going to connect to the negative and to the LED, okay? This is the connection. You see, it's in the same line. Okay, next we are going to connect again the positive, that is this one, to the positive of the protobar. So you can connect in whatever you want the positive here. You can connect it in all the line of the positive, okay? And the negative, that is this one, we are going to connect it like near to the other one, maybe here. And remember that the current, all this line is going to have current. So here you have to connect the other resistors of 20 ohms. Okay, so we are going to look for the resistor of 20 ohms. This is the resistor of 20 ohms, is orange. So we are going to connect it here in the same line and to the negative. Okay, so that's it. We're going to take it like this. It's in the same line. Okay, so now this resistance of 20 ohms, this leg, it's going to be our output. Okay, the output is going to be connected in the same line of the 20k ohms resistor, because here you have to connect the output if you see in the diagram, okay? So you are going to connect a 1k resistor. So we are going to take a 1k resistor, is this one, and we are going to connect it here in the same line and in whatever hole you want. Can be here. Okay, now we have the signal here, we have the current here. Okay, what we need next, and we see in the diagram this output signal, that is this one, is going to be connected to the base of the transistor. Okay, so we have our transistor and we are going to take it like this. Okay, if you see, the transistor have a flat part and a circle part. This flat part, it has to see to this direction. Okay, so if you take it like this, the base is going to be the center, this one, the emitter is going to be this one, and the collector is going to be this one. Okay, so this is very simple. You have to connect it, the base, you have to connect it in the signal. Okay, the base is going to connect it to the signal like this. Okay, and the emitter, that is the left one, we are going to connect it to the negative, and the collector is going to be connected to a resistor of 1k, and then we have the output here, so we are going to connect that. So the emitter is going to be connected to the negative, so we are going to connect emitter and like this. You see that this line is connected to this wire and then to the negative. Okay, there's the remissor. So now we are going to take a 1K resistor and the collector, that is this one, we're going to connect it to the positive. So we're going to connect it here and then to the positive. There you go. So we have this connection. So now we have to connect the output, okay? So to connect the output, we have, this is the output of the collector. If you see, it's on the same line in the resistor here. So you're going to connect whatever you want, like for example here in this one. But in the same line, remember, in the same vertical line. And the other one, whatever you want, for example here. Okay, so you have the output here. So now we just need the LED. So we are going to take a LED. The longest leg, this one, is the positive, and the smallest leg is the negative. So the positive is going to come to the signal. So here, the signal, you know, like this, and the negative to the negative. So the negative is here. Okay. Now, what is missing? We have to connect the battery. The battery, we are going to connect it here in this part. Remember that you have to connect these wires here. Okay. And we're going to connect the battery. So I take my battery, that is this one, take the wires, negative in the negative, and positive on positive. So now you see it's lighting, okay, it's turning on. So we have to put the wires like this, okay. You have to put the sensor like this because we have to sense the line, okay, here. So there is lighting. So if I put the sensor in the black part, it's going to turn on, and if put in the white, it's going to turn off. Why not black and white? Black and white. Okay, so this is the connection that we need to do for this first part. Remember, I have to connect two of them. This is the first one. Okay, next we have to connect the second one, that is here. Okay, so guys, this is the sensors working. So if you see, if you put it in the white part, it's going to turn off. As you put it in the black part, it's going to turn on. It's the same in the other part. If you put it in the white part, it's going to turn off, and if you put it in the black, it's going to turn on. Okay, and this is how the car is going to work. This is going to be motors, and it's going to turn on and turn off to locate the robot through the line. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching.